Hey, good here. Today we got a Babe Ruth review, and obviously we've looked at his stats before. Pretty good, I guess, would be a good point of saying about them. I still can't believe that it is power like that, right? That's like giving 2002, 2003 Barry Bonds 120 and 111. It's like, it just doesn't make sense. But I'm not going to go over that. I'm going to go over the card as is. I wish they'd include a prestige path to make him the 125s he should be. Maybe make a nice grind for that. So overall, right, he is what it is. Is he bad in the outfield? I wouldn't say he's terrible. I've used slow outfielders, and sure, he won't get to a few balls. I would say, like, out of 10 games, maybe 1 or 2 balls he wouldn't get to that somebody faster would, with how the game plays, and it does feel like balls are suctioned at players sometimes. So you could also kind of like limit that by putting him in the outfields and fields, maybe, you know, the Fenway effect of like shorter outfields, so you can kind of limit that if you want to use someone like Musial at first, which is kind of what I'm doing. But otherwise, just put Walker out there, who's faster, diamond defense. His arm is 84 here, not bad either. But overall, let's see how he swings the bat. I want to go to, let's do it like this, up. And let's go through some clips of him swinging the bat and see how he plays, okay? Is it working? It's now working. All right, so Babe Ruth, right? Swing's a solid swing. It's a very nice swing. Like, the thing is, like, if you wanted to make Babe Ruth accurate, swung like a 54-ounce bat or something insane, right? Like modern day players are swinging like 30, 31-ounce bats that are like maybe even, you know, maybe a couple ounces heavier than that. But it was pretty extreme, right? That's why he was able to hit balls, you know, 550 feet. The legend is 600 feet or whatever it is, 500 plus, because of his cool heavy bat. So maybe give him a slower swing, but give his power 150, or maybe, like, obviously there's guys with 125 already that aren't nearly as good as Babe Ruth was at hitting dingers, at least distance. So, like, what I've seen out of 125 or even 120 power, what he currently has, is the fact that it doesn't go that much farther than guys with, like, 99. I think what it does is increase the amount that you can, the size that you can hit home runs. His swing, though, like, very smooth, nice uppercut. Sadly, right there, I just got a little off of it with my PCI, so I pulled it. He is a pull hitter, but it's nice. I haven't really seen a shift against them, so they don't shift. So even though he like pulls the ball really well, he doesn't shift. I haven't really noticed being behind the ball. Like, you'll see a couple of clips here that are very frustrating with him, and I don't know where it is. That's not it, because I was off of that one, but there are a few that are coming out where it's a flaw within the game, obviously, right? If you've ever seen Shohei Ohtani, there he is intentionally walking somebody to get to Babe. He's loading the bases, 2-2, bottom of the 5th in an event, trying to say, hey, go ahead. Now watch Ruth and his clutch at bat. Okay, well, I fouled that one off. Goddamn sliders. Son of a gun. Let's see if we can do that. It is a let's talk about an error in the game, and nailed it. Oh my god, the streamer totally didn't get bailed out, or I guess YouTuber totally didn't get bailed out with that one. That was a total bailout hit there, and I got rewarded for almost completely missing the ball. So, Ruth, is he, like, extraordinary, drop your pants? No. I think he's very good. I think people are afraid of him right now. I swung at a lot of bad pitches. Like, this right here, I'm a little bit behind it on an inside circle change. That one's not that bad. I've seen other ones worse, and this, it could be coming up here pretty soon. That one's a goner. That's easy. Easy clap. So obviously you want to be slightly ahead of the ball. Obviously perfect timing's the best, but you want to be a little early because he is a pull hitter, and it hits the ball better this year when you're early. Even on outside pitches, I've noticed being early is better. Just don't be significantly under the ball like I am. I just slam my PCI down there. I really should get the control freaks to help me out a little bit with control. But overall, I think Babe Ruth, like, he's a free card, right? It's just a grind. It's just a little bit of a grind like that. So yeah, it's hard to put, like, hey, don't do that. All right, that one right there. God damn it. Slider, bottom of the zone. I know I missed my PCI. I want a dinger. I wonder if 125 power was gone, but such a beautiful moonshot. And that is frustrating, like, 120 power. You don't really get more exit velocity than guys with, like, you know, 99, 100 power. It's just, I feel like it makes it easier to hit him, I'm guessing is what they're saying about power. But it should be like we saw 120 exit velocity already this year in the major leagues. Why don't we have that with guys with 125 power? Why is it seeming like we're topping out at 114, 116 exit velocity? Why aren't we getting into the 100 and 20-mile-per-hour range. There's a perfect other way. So you can jack it that way, especially if you hit the perfect and it's just launched. So overall, I do enjoy Babe Ruth. I do enjoy his swing. His walk-up's nice. He's also got a walk-up where if you, it's a special walk-up where he calls his shot. Maybe I'll see if I can't find it here in a second. Babe Ruth walk-up, MLB The Show 20, where he calls his shot. It's kind of cool. But I'll try and find it while you guys are watching this stuff. I should have really had this going out ahead of time. I think it was on the show subreddit. Maybe I'll look there. But yeah, I think he's an endgame first baseman. If we get more first basemen, I don't know how it's gonna be better. Maybe a switch hitting first baseman would be better, but it's hard to beat the stats. But here, this one right here, right? Center of the circle, slightly behind it on a pitch, and it was a 14N for Ruth. 14N, and he didn't hit a home run. That's the frustrating part about this game. If you're just slightly behind a ball, you're gonna like pop it up to like the warning track in center field, and it doesn't make sense, right? I've seen tons of home runs, even on the inside part of the plate, being pushed out the other way. So it's sad. Let's see if we can't find it. I'm not seeing it right now. Dang, maybe it's not as. Oh, here it is. So here's a really cool animation they have for Babe. I think you guys have seen that. God dang it, computer! Computer! You're killing me here. So he walks up. And apparently it's in a game-winning situation. 3-2, runner on, and he calls it. So yeah, so if you're in a game-winning situation with a home run, calls the shot. So there it is. Overall, very neat. I like the card, but it plays a lot like other cards, and I really wish they did it better. He's got a nice swing, but free. Can't argue against it. Love Babe Ruth. Get him. Just grind him out. Do it. I think you'll be happy. People are afraid, and that's enough. See you tomorrow.